I can't get into my Yahoo account from my laptop. So I must have changed my password at some point, and I
Okay.
just can't figure out what it is. And of course, they want you to pay to get some help. And I'm like, to recover your account. You gotta be
No
freaking.
way.
Oh no. All right, y'all ladies. Y'all forgive me for looking all wet at the it's 94 degrees in Atlanta, or maybe 96. It's kind of hot. But then it's chilly in the house. So I want to welcome you to office hours. I appreciate you ladies showing up. And I also appreciate you all for understanding why I had to switch things around a bit and make office hours by appointment only. Because I was just getting a lot of different requests from different people asking different things, like I'm doing the work for them, not understanding that, that's a done for you or done with you service at a fee, as opposed to taking advantage of one, the office hours, and then of course two, getting inside of the system. You see, I can see everything that everybody does in the system. It has a timestamp. So I literally know when you came into the system, whatever it is you're doing, it's right there. You can literally see it. So I literally want people to get in and get familiar with their system. It's like any system, you have to touch it in order for it to do what it needs to do. Most of you all are new, in the system, and there's, your communications, if you're using communications correctly and having things signed up the right way, you do not have to go to Instagram, Facebook, link. You can do everything right here from one spot, which makes life so much more easier. Um, Nicole, I don't think you were able to. Did you have a chance to submit any questions? Okay.
I can't even get in my email to get to where I'm supposed to be at. So
Oh well, I'll get in yours. I can get into your account. I have access to that at to that level, right? But some of the questions that I believe Sabrina has, I think are going to be very helpful for you, just in general. So first things first, ladies. Um, Office hours is a solid hour, so I got to wrap up right at 7. And if you have any additional questions, feel free to send them. Just understand that I won't be able to get to them until office hours. Or here's the thing: send me a message, an email. And if it's something that's like screaming emergency, I'll follow with you to have my junior admin to get back in touch with you to see how the directives we need to give you, because I want you to use the software. Listen, at the price point that you all have it at, it is a steal. Like I said in the video, it's below poverty level. Utilize this software and go ahead and get your business where we know you need to have it. Okay. So for the sake of security purposes and all of that, I'm not going to go into the dashboard because I'm in Sabrina's. But when I look at I'll click on Launchpad. Remember, in the Launchpad, ladies, make sure you connect whatever it is you decide you want to have connected. If you're not using WordPress, don't worry about it, right? The key things is just making sure that you connect one with your Google My Business. If you have that set up, if you don't, I'm encouraging you to get it set up as soon as you can. Make sure that you have your Stripe for sure, because that's how you're going to collect your money. So we can do what we need to do. Now, Nicole, just so you know, Sabrina has some very good questions that I thought were would be very helpful for a lot of people. So I know that Sabrina's business is Premier Ergonomics. What's the name of the full one, Sabrina? Your domain name?
Premier Ergonomic Solutions.
Yeah, solutions.com, right?
That's correct.
Mm-hmm. So what she asked was, I need help regards to my website URL. How can I add another site to the existing site? Right.
Mm-hmm.
So as she sent more questions, then it was, how can I add another URL website to my system?
Mm-hmm.
So it led me to believe that, okay, she needs to add another domain to her account. Now, at the level that you all came in at, y'all got access to add unlimited domain names for that $40-something price. Anyone else that's listening, that price is gone. That was the what's that, Black Friday sale type price, right? But when you log into Digital CEO Systems, and you both know how to log in, right? You go into the dashboard, app.digitalceosystems.com. and you put in your username and your password, which is generally your email address and your password, you'll come in here, and generally speaking, it'll pop right into your dashboard. But for, again, security purposes, I'm not revealing Sabrina's dashboard because I'm in her account. But when you are adding a domain name, the only thing you need to do on the left-hand side, this is your dashboard menu. You can drag yours to the right if you want to. You can change your settings to whatever which way you'd like to change it. Settings is your best friend in a lot of different ways. When you click on settings, it opens up a whole lot of stuff. Now, Sabrina, this is showing, but it's still not showing nothing that's, you see what I'm saying? How it blocks the stars stuff out. So you don't have to worry about major stuff being revealed,
Okay.
here. But when you go in here, when you click on settings, a new menu opens up.
Mm-hmm.
And look at that domain name right there, domains. So
Yes.
where this is going to your now email, your website. Sabrina, do you mind if I show your website?
That's fine. It's still under construction, but that's fine.
Okay. So where this is Premier Ergonomic Solutions, and you have everything here.
I see you guys. I don't see her website.
Uh-oh, I am so sorry. I got to share the screen. Thanks, Nicole. I'm just going on and going on. Okay, let's see here.
And you said that address was app.digital CEO.
app here, app.digitalceosystems.com. And because I'm already in it, it's going to automatically sign in. So if I go here, it's just going to pull, but it will come up for you to put your email address and your password in.
Jesus. I hope I remember what the password is. I've gotten to the place I'm old. I'm gonna have to start writing stuff down.
No, listen. We in that age bracket. I do a lot of that. But once you get in there and you get into the I done closed out of it. Oh, here it is. And you get into the settings, that other menu comes up, ladies.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And when
Yes.
the other menu comes up, you have from top to bottom where you can put your business profile in, your business logo. It's not mandatory, but I always say put your logo in if you can, because that way, when you start doing different things and you start putting your workflows into place and looking at your opportunities and doing everything, you want everything to have that professional look. And it can pull from those areas. If you don't do something manually, if you add it in from certain spots, it'll automatically pull and recognize, certain things that you have in the system. So get familiar when you click on settings where you have all these things here. If you want to change your company billing, you can click on that. If you want to add new staff, I always encourage, if you have VAs, junior admins, set them up with their own username and password. Never give them your full password and information. You may release them or they may leave. And so you don't want them in there, and you need a way to make it trackable, right? Because it is. Remember, time stamp is on it all. But nonetheless, as we go on down here and we go to domains, this is where you will see, when I first started working with Sabrina, we added domains. I always recommend, and this is for you too, Nicole, your domain name, not only should you do it with the premierergonomicsolutions.com, make sure you add one with a www dot. Okay. Why? Because some people still are typing www. And if something happens and the system gets a little quirky, you want them to be able to get to it some kind of way. And you want the system to be able to pick it up. Not just this system, but, the World Wide Web to get what you need. So Sabrina, to answer your question, you all have access because of the grandfather plan you came in on. You can go right here and add a new domain, and whatever domain name you have, you add it right there.
Okay.
Now, here's the catch. Where's your domain name hosted?
It's hosted on Namecheap.com.
Mm-hmm.
And so I have my account pulled up, and is it where you have to put in a certain key?
When you put in here, here's the thing. You need to go over to Namecheap
Yes.
or wherever you're hosting your account at. You need
Yes.
to go there, and you need to make sure that if you are using the A record, you put in this 34.68.234.4. Or if you're using the C name, you use this flash.funnel. Now, if you go over now to your Namecheap,
Yes. I'm in there.
you should be able to see, go into your oh, it's on the tip of my tongue, y'all. You go into the hosting account and you want to go into your DNS records. And this is where this is going to be, because you got to tell that domain name where to go, right? So it's your domain name, but when you go to whoever your host provider is, when you go to that domain name, www. or the Premier Ergonomic Solutions, you got to tell it where it's living. So the host is coming back over to Digital CEO Systems, right?
Right. So on here, then what should I type?
Are you comfortable? Do you have any private information? So let me show you something. Hold on.
Okay, what are you talking about?
Were you at Nicole?
No, I'm still trying to do something else. Go ahead, I'm listening.
Okay. Okay, so if I go into let me see which one of my accounts I can go into that I don't have to worry about. I don't know if this one is still a good account or what. Ion Blade.
Is it under advanced DNS?
It can be under just DNS in general, because it depends on what you're going into. I mean, how yours is set up, because now that's the part that varies, because host companies are so different, right? Different ones may do different things. So go into advanced DNS and tell me what you see up under it.
So the basic DNS, Namecheap basic DNS. Again, I'm really not sure what I'm looking for here. A series of numbers and letters, or what am I looking for here?
I wish I could see your screen.
Yeah. Okay. I think showing.
So look at my screen. I'm in the C panel for DNS. I don't know what this Welcome to Jupiter is mess that they have. They're doing something else now. But wherever your DNS is, so either it's going to be, you may have a zone editor or DNS. When I go in there, I'm looking. You see right here where it says A record, C name. Yes, you know, you need to find out where your C name and your A record lives.
Okay.
Inside of Namecheap.
Right.
Whatever which way, when you get there, you see how if I click on the A record piece here?
Yes. Yes.
It's adding a record, but if I'm going to manage it, because it's already there, you'll see here, see that 34?
Yes.
That's the IP address that lives on Digital CEO Systems. You have to have that in order for it to talk. So you would go in and you would add it. If I said edit, it's just telling you add whatever your domain name is, not the period, that it automatically comes behind it on mine. So just your domain name. I, generally speaking, like to use 14400 A record, and I put this and I save it.
So the A record typically starts with the number 34.
Yeah, that's it. And you're always going to see it. It's going to be right here available for you inside of here. The minute you go and you say add a new domain name, it's always to speak to Digital CEO Systems.
That's right.
It's always going to be 34.68.234.4.
Okay. Okay, great.
For A record. Now, if you're doing a C name,
yes,
/funnels.msgsndr.com.
And so do I just copy that and paste it into where it's looking for CNAME, or is it a completely different CNAME?
A name is different than CNAME.
Right, so where would I find the CNAME?
If you click inside of your system, you look for CNAME.
Okay, then what am I looking for here?
When I say edit,
Mm-hmm.
you see how I put the whole domain name? This just needs to be the CNAME.
Okay.
Right now, I have my record here. You will be putting that MS whatever, you know, that long one here. This here, flash.funnels.msgsndr.com. The key thing is I can't really help you is because I can't see your account to know what it's looking like.
I'll tell you what, if I share this screen right here, then that might be okay.
Let me see if I need to give you, because this is inside of another system. I don't know if you can. You are sharing, add screen. I don't know if I can give you permission in here because I'm using a different app. It's not Zoom. Is it letting you share if you click on you? Nicole, did you get in?
No, let me call. I'm going to have to drop out for a second. Give me a
Okay.
second. I'll be
We'll
back.
see you back in a minute.
Okay, so where can I share my screen?
Does it let you, so it's not letting you share it all on,
I'm just wondering where would, down here it says share.
okay, click on share and see if I have to give you permissions or if it's going to pop up and tell me something. I'm going to stop sharing my screen.
Okay.
Oh, there you are, Sabrina's screen joint. Let me just click on your screen. Can you see your screen, Sabrina?
I can see the screen that I'm sharing. I can't see you unless I just, I'll put this over here. I'm able to see you at the same time. Okay, yes, I can see both you on my left screen, and then I can see the screen that I'm sharing in front of me. So yes, here we are. So this is
Namecheap.
right here. This is the one that I wanted to add.
This TYBO plug.
That's right.
Okay, now see, here's the thing. This is your source URL. Inside of here, you've got to, inside of here for your DNS, you've got to tell it that, right? So click on it to edit it. I can't see, it's so small. Click on it to edit it. Whatever you need to do to get in to make changes. That's source URL and destination URL. Where's your DNS server information?
That's a good question. I don't know.
That's Premier. Go into your go to advanced DNS for me up top. Now, so you see how your
Here,
that's something else.
Yeah.
I don't know what that is there. That looks like your CNAME for a parking page. That page is parked.
I don't know what this is.
Go to hosting for me, please, on the left-hand side. Hosting list. So we may have to take this one off the thing another time, or when you get on the phone with them to call them. I'm looking at, let me see. Let me Google it. How to change the DNS in Namecheap.
So here, so manage.
Yeah, you got to manage it.
Okay.
Yeah,
So
okay, but you were already there. I'm not seeing your, so this domain name down here where it says manage, all the way down, just click on that destination URL. I'm trying to see if it's going to do anything.
No.
No, see, we need to be able to add I don't want you to delete anything.
No.
How to change DNS for a domain and Namecheap. Okay, I'm going here now. From the left, log into your Namecheap. From the left sidebar, select domain list, and then click on the manage button. Let me finish. See, they all do different things. This is not necessarily the piece that I have to do. We generally will get you all to go in. Now, once you go in to it, I'm trying to pull it over where I can see it so I can't see you. You click on the manage button. In the name server section, select the preferred option from the drop down menu. Okay, so do you see something that says Namecheap basic DNS?
Yes.
Okay, so
It's
it's
already
telling
selected. Yes, it's already selected.
good. So I'm going to keep going on down. It says name servers are part of the domain name system DNS database that acts as a directory, right? So we know it's just trying to point it somewhere. If you want to point your domain to Namecheap, default DNS, the following name server will be that DNS.register. But if you want to send it somewhere else, you need to click on custom. Once the name servers are changed, all of the custom DNS records for domain will be overwritten. Hold on one second. Let me see something else. But see, that looks like a name server. We don't want that. We just need to change your pointer DNS. I think you're gonna have to get somebody on the phone for this because I don't know their piece. We just need to point the domain name. Point different IP address. Maybe that'll give me what I need. And I don't know why they make stuff so hard, Namecheap.
You know, I don't know. I don't know.
Namecheap is Namecheap. That's what they are. Oh, and the service is cheap too.
I was thinking about switching over to Google.
I would switch over to Google whenever you can, if it was me, because it's going to be easier.
And this is has nothing to do with this, but I saw a post yesterday saying that Squarespace is buying Google domains.
Oh, wow.
Yep. And that's going to probably take effect in Q3. So I don't know. Really, it shouldn't be affecting those who have existing domains with Google, but there's a lot of people who have domains with Google. So I was thinking about doing it through Google because it seems so much more seamless with them. And so, if I wanted to sign up for another domain and then wanting to know how to connect it to our back end.
Well, the one thing I'm going to recommend, so, for lack of time, is that you definitely reach out to Namecheap. Until you do that, if you don't do it, tell them I need to add this IP address to my A record because I need to this IP address as an A record. I need this domain name to be attached to it. So that way, because in order for it to show up inside of my our system,
right?
You got to add it into yours first, wherever you're hosting it at. You got to add our IP address, or you're going to put it over there, and it's going to keep giving you an error.
Okay, so I guess I'll just stop sharing at this point.
Yeah, stop sharing for right now. Okay, let me share.
Okay, let me do some research. Call them up, ask them. I need to figure out what my A record is, and I need to figure out what my C name is.
Well, here it is. You know what your A record is.
Oh, is that a series of three? The 3, 4.
That's it. And you don't have to have a C name. It's one or the other. You don't have to do both.
Okay, so if I just want to add my own domain, should I just type in my domain here on top and see what it does?
Go ahead and add your domain.
All right, let's see here.
But it's and you're going to see what I mean by it's going to ask you certain things, and because you have not added that 34 dot, that one thing over there, it's going to pop up with an error.
Right, couldn't find the C name A record.
That's right.
Okay, so
and can't find it because you don't have it entered or where you're hosting, where the domain name is living at.
Okay, so I need to talk to somebody, like you said, at Namecheap and figure out have them just do something on their back end in order for me to be able to see.
Or walk you through doing it so you'll know how to do it. It's real simple if you know where to go put it at.
Okay.
You know,
Okay.
it's kind of it's not a hard thing. You just have to know where to go do it.
Now, if I hypothetically, if let's say I purchase a new domain name through Google, is this something that's fairly easy to attain from Google's side? So
All day long.
okay, so I'm able to see the C name and the A record fairly easily on a Google domain backend than I am. Okay.
All day long. It's not complicated, and you don't have to do a whole lot of stuff over on Google domains. You literally don't have to. See my digital, can you see my screen?
Yes, I can see your screen.
And you see me inside of Google domains?
No, I still see my my back end in the digital CEO systems.
Okay, so let me share another screen. Real quick, bear with me. I'm gonna share another window.
And then maybe we can also quickly talk about how to add another site to my existing. So if I wanted to, let's say, add.
So when you say add another site to your existing, talk to me a little bit more about that.
Right. So maybe I'm not saying the right thing. So I guess I have, my main website, the premierergonomicsolutions.com. So if I wanted to add, I guess, what do we call another tab? Not a tab, but so within the site, if somebody wants to click on, let's say, about or services or whatever the case may be.
Oh, just another page?
Just another, that's right. Just another page. So
that's what I was waiting. I was waiting for you to tell me that, because it was like, I think she's asking for a page, but the best thing to do is just let me just wait to see which direction she's coming from here.
Yes.
Bear with me. Let me open up this right here. I'm going to say show the whole window or the entire screen. Let me just do that.
And then, so let's say, so that would be one thing, but then a completely separate different thing if I wanted to have a brand new domain name, and let's say I wanted to start my own blog, for example. Okay.
Okay.
And I'm able to add another domain, and then knowing how to grab that blog or that website that I created in the back end and attach it to the domain.
And you're creating it here in Digital CEO Systems, right?
Yeah, if I create it here,
okay,
within the back end, how to grab it, because I've made a link tree type page, and I don't know how to grab that and put it on my current domain. So yeah, there's just a couple things that I'd like to learn as far as adding another page to my existing, and then knowing how to add, let's say, a blog to a new domain.
Okay. So now those are simple things, to be honest with you. So if we went in, let's try to knock them down one by one so we won't miss any of them. So first things first, you need to get in touch with Namecheap. Let them know that you need to add a IP address to that domain name, that TL or whatever that is, because you need it, you just need to add an IP address to that IP address to the A record area. They'll know exactly what you're talking about. Please show me how to do that.
Got it.
Right. While you're in there, get them to show you how to do the C name, but it's one or the other. And if you want to do both, you can, but usually it's one or the other. Secondly, what you're telling me is that for your right now website that you have.
Yes.
If we go to sites and then we go into your website, what do we do? Does the funnel or website? Did you clone it?
It was called Sabrina's Yoga. Yeah, that's it.
Okay. So you didn't clone it. Here on, from moving forward, if you see any pages that you like, always click on the 3 dots and let's clone. You always have access to the main one. I'll just have to show you how to get it. But right here, if we click on it,
Mhm.
and we're inside of it. Let me see if I can.
Yeah, I
move
have
it.
to change the name too because it's not.
Mhm. Yeah. So once it comes up, and because we're all in here, it's just moving a little slow. You have your home page, your appointment page, and your thank you page. Okay.
Mhm.
All right. Now, the thing that I like about any other page that you have, depending on where you created, where did you create that other page?
Well, I created a Linktree style page down there.
I see it right there. Okay, so I want to look at it real fast.
Yeah. I just followed step by step somebody on YouTube and how to just create something simple.
Yes, because I have something like that. My DanetteMoss.com one has everything, a whole built out one. Okay, so right in here, clone funnel step. You see this? This is a funnel.
Yes.
If I say clone funnel step, and instead of saying clone step in this funnel, you're trying to get this page over to your Premiere, right?
Correct.
So you can say here, click on Premiere, there, locate, add multiple funnels, or locate the funnel that you're trying to do. See that Linktree style?
Mm-hmm.
Add step to selected funnel. So we're in here. I don't want to do that. I want to add it to your Sabrina, pardon me, because we're in this one already.
Mm-hmm. And it's Sabrina's yoga. Yeah, further up. A little bit up. Yeah, right there.
So we want to add that to Sabrina's yoga. We're
Okay.
already here, so we're not trying to clone the step in this funnel because we're already in that funnel.
Mm-hmm.
So we go over here, we select the location,
Mm-hmm.
we add, we select the funnel, and we take this and we tell it where we want it to go, which is Sabrina. So when I click on that,
Mm-hmm.
it looked like it added it here. Hold on a second. Let me come out and go here. I do this all the time with mine because I like other pieces, but I like mine to look the same, Sabrina.
Mm-hmm.
How it cloned it right here. See, it's here.
Oh, okay. So those things, so home, appointment, thank you, and Linktree style, those are all different pages.
These are technically different pages.
Wait,
And how you get to those pages, let's
Mhm.
say you went into your home one
Right.
and you wanted to edit it.
Yeah, I want to know where it lives. Like, where does it? Is it on top where it says something?
So right here, you're here, right? Instead of having to go out all the time,
Mm-hmm.
you see these like drawers right here?
Mm-hmm.
You see how they're right here? You can just stay right in here and you can toggle in between each of these and just go in and out, you know, in between those and not have to go all the way back out. They're right here.
Oh, so okay, so that's on my. I'm curious to see how it looks on my website.
It's not on there yet. Let me tell you, because you didn't tell it yet to go there yet. But it's here. It's added inside of the funnel / website, right? It's there. Here's the thing. Where do you want it to show up?
Okay, so I have a choice of where it shows up here.
Yeah, you can put it up under a button. You can put it in the menu. If I click right here inside of this navigation menu area, or click on that reel up there, over here on this side, you'll see this, right? You can add a new item and you can call it what you want to call it. You know, connect with me, you know.
Right. So that I like that. So
you don't have to have it in a navigation bar though. You can literally have a button and put that link to that particular page up under the button. It's really up to you.
So what's more pleasing to the eye?
Now, for me personally, you don't see that on my Let's Talk Strategies. Now, but if I'm telling people, hey, I want you to connect with me and I don't have anything going on out on the internet, you know, any programs or anything, You know, I'll say, you know, oh, you want to connect with me more? Go to meet.danettemoss.com. That's because I set up that sub name. I have that living live already inside of my digital CEO systems. It's not living on my business site. It's just a direct way for them to get there. So if I just type this on my Instagram, my LinkedIn, whatever, they'll come right here. And this is how I built out my link tree, right? And I can have them going to the strategy blog. I can have them going to get on my calendar. You know, and I have 4 calendars here. And oh, you wanna have a VIP day or a tea talk with me? All of this is still built on digital CEO systems, right? All of this will still be built in your account. So what I'm saying is you don't have to feel like you have to have this on your personal business account, because to me, it would be kind of redundant.
Okay, so explain to me a little bit more. So if I wanted to have it on, but if I wanted it on a different web, I guess, where does yours live right now if it's not on your main website? What's that?
Let me come out of here.
Does it have to live on a different domain registered name?
It doesn't have to. It's up to you. Well, see, mine is under my domain name, how I have it. You can set up a subdomain inside of Namecheap. Connect.Sabrina or connect with me. You know, whatever which way you want to do it, or Premier ergonomicsolutions.com /connect with Sabrina, and have it still go there.
So that's considered a subdomain?
Subdomain is with the meet dot, the dot that's in front of the main domain.
And how do I get a subdomain?
You have to set a subdomain name up. You can set it up inside of your actual Namecheap, or you can do this. Hold 1 second, Sabrina. I'm in your account. I can go to settings. I can go to domains. And because your domain is there already, what do you want your subdomain to be?
Meaning what is it going to be after the Premier Ergonomic Solutions /
No, before. If you wanted a subdomain, if you wanted.
Oh, before.
Subdomains is that the information dot. So like I have meet dot. See that right here? Meet.danettemoss.com.
Okay. No,
that's what a subdomain is. Anything before the actual domain name.
Okay. I mean, I like with connect connect with. Let's try connect.
You want to connect with Sabrina or just connect with Premier Ergonomics?
Connect with Sabrina.
You see, couldn't find the CNAME /A record pointing. So you have to set this subdomain name up over where this domain name lives. Once you get that subdomain set up, you can do a whole lot of different things. A whole lot of different things. Let me log out of your account and log into mine.
Okay, so then it's probably smart to have different subdomains for different purposes then.
Yeah. So when I have when I'm doing like what do you call it? 5-day challenge if I wanted that, or I just go ahead and I put letstalkstrategies.com for / 5-day challenge. And a lot of times people don't want to type all of that real long. So I will revert to a subdomain because I can make it quick and simple. You
Right.
know, lts.letstalkstrategies.com, you know, stuff like that.
Okay, and so you would have to register the subdomain with whoever you bought the domain from and tell them, I want to add this as a subdomain to my existing website.
That's right. It has to be able to recognize it. It has to be able to find it.
Okay. Now, adding subdomains, I wonder if I have to pay for that.
No, subdomains are free. I hope not on yours because you own a domain name. You're just adding a subdomain.
I see. Okay, I'll have to talk to their customer service and see.
You definitely want to do that. So if I go into my digital CEO systems, my domains, look at here, officehours.digitalceosystems.com.
Yeah, I see that.
You know, these
those
are just
those are all your subdomains.
These are subdomains because I got them doing different things.
Right. Because, like you said, each site serves a purpose or serves a strategy that you're trying to. So, for example, your blog site. Which one of those? Do you have a blog site on there where you have a whole?
So the lovely part about a blog, and I'm gonna go back here. Look at all my domains. See, I got see all that?
Yeah. So those are all subdomains?
Subdomains, some of them are regular domains.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it just depends on what I'm doing. You know, templates.letstalkstrategies.
Right.
Because there is if I'm giving us a giveaway.
Right.
Go to templates.letstalkstrategies.com. That's your offer, irresistible offer. You know, I had blog.lt, you know, Let's Talk Strategies, but what I love is you no longer have to do that anymore because once you go to sites and you see here, funnels, websites, look at there, blogs,
right.
Okay. Now, my junior admin was in here working today. So I see all of these different things here that she's done. If you look here at letstalkstrategies.com, because they added that feature, the blog feature now, well, you can't see my screen. Let me share the right screen. Stop sharing. And let me share the right one. Oh, come on.
Is there a template of blogs that we could use?
Oh, yeah, you'll see it.
Yeah, so I clicked on blog and here it's asking me either create a funnel or a website page to host your blog or start writing a blog post.
Hold on 1 second. Let me get back to it for you. I'm just trying to show you mine real quick.
Yeah, having a template already set up is really half the battle. Something nice that we like.
It's literally in there already. That's the thing. That's the thing that I love. I keep trying to get this to show share the whole screen, and it just keeps giving me issues instead of just a tab. Hold 1 second. Share screen. I understand. Entire screen. There we are. Okay. So now, strategy talking more, and I'm changing this, but this is just a layout of it, right? But this is my website, Let's Talk Strategies.
Yes.
Notice when I click blog, it's not a subdomain, it's right behind it. You see that?
Okay, so it doesn't have to be necessarily in front of it, it could be behind it.
Yeah, because this is the whole flow of it now, and you have that option now simply because you have the option literally to build out blogs. See blogs?
Yes.
And when it comes up, depending on what you're doing, you have the option to, for me, I have new post.
Yes.
It's going to make you put a title. It's going to make you upload a cover image.
Right.
Make you do an alt text. It's just part of that.
Yeah.
And create the post. What I love about this is when you go in and you look at these, you already have a layout right off the rip.
Yeah, that's fantastic.
So where you can put your title.
Right.
Now my junior admin did a couple extra things, but this is the generic one. This
Uh-huh.
big picture is there automatically. You can delete it. You can change it. Put it to the left, right. It's going to come all the way. So if I say new blog, let me just do that for you. New post.
I see the same thing here.
I like to do my, I like to have my pictures. You know, I like to have things inside of folders, so I'm not looking everywhere.
Yes, that's a good idea. I should do that. Organize.
Alt text is so important when you use ChatGPT. When I'm creating my blog articles, whatever my article is about, I'll say, create me, you know, give me the alt text to that, right? You know,
Okay. Smart.
It gives me all of that, and I can just take it. I'm trying to look over here to see because I know she was doing stuff earlier.
I need to utilize ChatGPT more often.
Oh, I'm going to be doing a lot more training in it too. Let's see, alt text for this. Alt text for last blog. And all the alt text is for someone who can't see, you know, those different things. So
they may just hear keywords.
And it pulled out image, female CEO setting goals and milestones for business success. So it kind of tells the system, a female CEO sitting at a desk, focused on determined writing down goals and milestones on, you know, on a notepad. So I just literally take that,
copy and paste
it over here, paste it right there. And, you know, just for the sake of what I'm doing, I'm going to put that in my description too.
Right. Okay.
And when I say create a post,
yes.
You see how it came? This is the traditional way. It's not telling you that you have to keep it this way. But what it does do, see how it has this? I love starting a lot of my posts off with quotes, but you don't have to. Introduction, a picture.
Okay.
This, you know, it's giving you the numbers for bullet points. It's just kind of showing you.
Yeah,
as you go down, it even has this. So you can delete these sections, but you may not want that at the top. You may just want this piece.
Right.
Right. So it's giving you examples. You know, start your own blog checklist. You see how it's giving you all these different things? But it's literally like Microsoft Word. You see up top here?
Yeah, I like it.
All of these. So if I want to insert an audio, if I want to insert video, it's all there.
So let's say you're done and you finished it and you saved it, and now you want to grab it and then make it live. How do we do that?
So the key thing is when you are taking your blog live on your website, I'm going to go back here, and I'm purposely going to come out of. Did you do a blog on yours?
I didn't do a blog. No.
Just let you want me to do it, or you want to do it real quick?
I'll follow you because then I can always come back and learn from you step by step.
So I'm going to go into your account. Now, under sites, I'm going to say blog. And where it says create a funnel or website page to host it, you can literally create a page. You see how they're doing and showing you? Or start writing a blog post using the optimized SEO editor. You can create concise, keyword rich, and all of that. Or you can do it from here. Let's say create a funnel or website page to host your blog.
It won't let me click on the bottom one for some reason.
This right here, create a blog post?
No, start writing a blog post. If you click on it, it wouldn't let me click on it.
That's because you hadn't had anything done yet. So I'm going to say create a post.
Okay.
And what would your blog name be?
Health and wellness.
Remember, you can always change this.
Right. Just for sake of.
And I'm just going to put health and wellness. I'm going to act like here. I'm going to go into, you got any health and wellnesses in here?
Just, you can take the one of those posture pictures. Yeah, that's fine. Just do that.
I'm just going to say woman standing.
Okay.
That's, you know, just for the sake of it.
Sure.
create the post.
Mm-hmm.
Now that this post is created, there's
Mhm.
another key things. Just make believe this is all your stuff in it. You didn't like this picture. You decided you wanted to click and change it to edit it. You know, make it smaller. You don't want it as big.
Sure.
But you can go to the blog training pieces too as well inside of the system to get more on it. Or we can make that one of our office hours and we can go through and do it from scratch. But here, what I love is if I didn't finish doing what I need to do and I wanted to do a couple other different things, I can click on these 3 dots, duplicate it, preview the post, see the version, go back, delete the blog post. But if I say continue,
Mm-hmm.
you see how it automatically created this?
Mm-hmm.
So whatever your website name is, /that, you give it a category.
Okay.
You haven't created any categories yet. So you want to create one. Let's call it health and wellness, right?
Sure.
And of course, you see, for SEO purposes, it's always trying to make you give everything without letting you out. See that slug category?
Yes.
It's looking for you to change the picture.
Should we type something in there? Just anything?
I'm just putting health and wellness
Health
next
and
to
wellness.
it. But
Okay.
see that alt text for SEO? See that
Yes.
valid URL slug is required.
Right.
Just want to see this and see what it says because that space is probably not allowed in it.
Mm-hmm.
Now when I go down, that's there.
Okay.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
Keyword, remember, keywords are going to be heavy. So we know we want some keywords just because for SEO, right?
Right.
Author, we want that author to be you. You're not added in there. Add your name unless you got somebody doing it for you, right?
Right.
RRIS or one R?
1 R.
And you can put your picture in. I'm just putting you there for now.
Okay.
Just putting that there. We can always change it.
Mm-hmm.
This is where it wants you to put all your information, right?
Okay.
Because you're the author. You can always go back and do that.
Mm-hmm.
Here's what I love. You can save this draft, you can publish it, or you can schedule it, right? I'm going to say publish on purpose.
Okay.
So when I say publish, and I'm going to hit save.
Okay. Like, where does it go?
And what's today?
It's the 29th.
Save. Now that is here, this is your first one, right? That you have, right? What you do now is you go back to your funnel or your website. Because remember, blog is different. You go back to the funnel that you wanted or the website that you wanted to be on. Okay. You locate that.
So it has to live on it has to live on a registered website.
Now you want it to live somewhere, right? So let's say I went in here and on my home page, I say edit. Oh, we got to get ready to wrap up.
Yes.
And so I'm here.
Yes.
And let's say I want to add, I'm always here. When I click in whatever element, this is the navigation bar.
Mm-hmm.
I want to make sure I'm in the nav bar. I'm clicking on that reel.
Mm-hmm.
I come over here.
Mm-hmm.
We call it blog, right?
Mm-hmm.
Or whatever special name you want to change it to.
Okay.
It says go to step or open pop-up. I'm just going to say go to web URL. I'm just going to leave it at that.
Okay.
Right now, I want to call it blog. Just for right now, because it's going to live in the same thing, right?
Uh-huh.
And remember, you can drag these in whatever order. You want your blog to be before contact us?
Yes.
Before classes, or where do you want it to be? What order?
Oh, just before services or after services.
See how I accidentally did like this and it made it go to the right? That meant would have been up under that, a drop down. I had to pull it back to the left so you can see it.
Okay.
So now when I'm in here, I'm just saving just for right now. We got to work with you with your SEO metadata and all of that. When I go now over to this blog piece as a menu, we still need to create a page, right? So for me to make life easier, Sabrina, I work smart, I don't work hard. So you got all of these pages right here, right? Appointment, thank you, and all of that. Depending on the pages, come on, it's thinking. We want to look for a page that's simple. Nothing that we got to do any hard work on. And I clone the page and rename it blog and go and drag my blog over there. So for consistency, for things to look nice and neat, I'll stick with your home page. As it comes up, I just want to make sure that that's it. Nicole, we lost Nicole. She didn't come back. She's trying to get into her stuff. Oh, come on. Come on, it's 7:04. I got to get ready to go. SUV swallow sinkhole goes viral and disrupts traffic. Come on. It's because we're both in here.
I see.
It's just taking, the system is doing what it's doing.
Yeah.
Let me duplicate. I right click and I duplicate to open up 2 pages of the same. Okay. And so what I'm going to do, literally, I'm going back one because I got your other page up. I want to see how yours is set up in here. Okay, so what I'll do is just clone the home page because I like how clean the home page looks. It doesn't matter which way I go with it. Let me do this. Come on. What is it? When I got stuff to do, it's just taking forever. And that's because I'm sharing a screen and pulling you in.
So you're trying to add it.
I'm just going to clone a funnel step on purpose. Clone a step in this funnel. So that's the home. I'm going to kind of drag it up here just for the sake of dragging it.
Okay.
I can go in and I can change this to blog. And where it says blog, you see how it created that blog behind there?
Yes.
And then when I go to edit this page now, if it'll let me edit it fast. Okay, good. All of this stuff that I really don't need in here, I'm not going to worry about it. But just for the sake of it, I know this piece right here, I'm getting ready to delete that because this is your blog page.
That's right. Okay, so this right here is the blog page.
Yeah, see, you know for sure you're on blog because when I clicked on it, it's blue right there. You see that? It's not right? So right here, I'm going to come right here. I'm going to delete that because I don't need that. I don't even need this. But for the sake of wanting to add my blog to it, I don't even really need this up here. But I'm going to keep right here. I'm going to go up under section. I'm going to add a full width. Or you could have stayed up in here and added an element. I'm going to add a row because I only want one myself right now, right? You can have it here. And when you click on that element, look at what's opened up over here. Where's blog at? Wait a minute. A blog list.
You can add the one that we just currently made.
When I say save, I'm just doing this just for the sake of habit. Because you have one that you made, look at the blog is already there.
Oh, so it showed up as a.
That way you can change it. But I'm saying, all in all, that fast, literally for what you were doing, it's right here.
Right.
You can say more stories. You can change it. See how it says standard or compact?
Yes.
You can change it. I want 6. I want all posts. I just want health and wellness. You can change the colors, the text colors, everything. You don't have to have any of this right here. Any of this down here. All of this can go bye-bye. Because we just cheated the system. That's all we did. Instead of starting all over.
Right.
I just cloned the page. Why? Because I want the page to still have a consistent look.
Right.
Now, what I like about this is that this already had an idea for like the blog already down here. You see this right here?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
So you could do different things. You just have to play with it and manipulate it a little bit. They are working on some things. They're working on how you wanted to the layout of it more. Right. So whatever ones you put here, they'll lay right there.
So if you scroll down, for example,
and
let's say keep going a little bit more. So each of one of those pictures serves as a brand new page for that article, right?
It could. This is your services. So let's say this was here and you wanted this to click to go to services. You could have this where a button can go and shoot to
it would be another subdomain.
You don't need a subdomain. You just need it to go to a different page.
Oh, just to go to a different page within.
Yeah.
So it wouldn't be /blog. It would be / whatever the name of the article is.
Whatever the name of that article is. So if you go right here to this article. Because this is, if you go to your Premiere, let me go to Premiere. Go to yours, outside yours right now, because it's live. Premiere Solutions.
Oh, it's live?
If we click on blog right now.
Oh, yeah.
It's there. Why is it fighting me? Hold on.
Yeah, it's not.
Hold on. Save. Did I not hit save? Oh. La da 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 da.
There's a hashtag right before. Does that matter?
Okay,
because it says
what's going on is inside of the nav bar. Up under blog. When I click edit, I don't have it going anywhere. Go to the website URL. Hashtag blog. Yeah, it is. Let me hit submit. And let me hit save here. Oh, you got a lot of work you got to do to get all yours lined up.
Yeah, it's still under construction.
It's okay.
But the main point is the fact that we created this, /blog, it's nice to know where it can live. It's, it's living on my main domain, and it serves a different purpose than what the main page is.
You wanted to, each page you needed to talk to do what it needs to do. Hold on a second, Sabrina. That hashtag usually will make it do what it needs to do, which is really baffling me. Hold 1 second. Because it's usually a real easy boop. And I want to go into your they may be doing an update or something. Publishing. Okay, here we are. Hold on. This is your domain. Blog. I shouldn't have had to do that. Hashtag blog was supposed to work. That was supposed to work. It's thinking, wow, it's moving so slow. So you see it's working now. You see that?
Oh yeah, I clicked on it. It's working.
And when you click on it, whatever you name it.
What did you do different? Remind just now. How did you fix it?
I had to go in because the hashtag blog that normally works, hashtag blog, hashtag services inside of here, for whatever reason, you see how this here that it's supposed to go to it. It did not work for whatever reason. And maybe you're propagating is probably just taking some time. But instead of me just keeping hashtag blog, I just put the link in there.
Okay.
And how did I get to the link? Right here under overview.
Okay.
See publishing, I changed it here. And overview, this is your link.
Okay. Very good.
Now there was a couple more things. The only reason why I'm staying a little longer, we did start a little late waiting on Nicole.
Okay.
Come in. Make sure still. I don't know if you can see the thing. Get in touch with your host company. Remind them that you need to. You want your page to be pointed over to another hosting place. So you and you got the domain name for the A record. Okay. And
so,
then
yeah, I'm thinking about just changing my whole, just going with Google. I feel like it's more of a hassle to stay where I am.
Yeah, it is. That Namecheap is not the best.
So if I have to Google it to see what the steps are, but to go from one platform to another.
You can go to Google and Google will walk you through how to transfer it.
Yes.
Google domains. It's real easy. They'll tell you how to do it.
But transferring my main website, the premierergonomicsolutions.com, even though it's live and working, would it be, I guess,
there may be some latency, and because nobody sees it right now, it's not going to matter. You can still work on it in the backdrop. It may take like up to 48 to 72 hours for it to propagate.
Okay, that's fine. Like you said, it's under construction anyway. Okay, so it'll go from one to another, and moving forward, if I wanted to purchase domains from Google, I feel like doing so on one platform that's easier, seamless. It's something that I would want to have moving forward.
Now, I've got to get ready to go.
Okay.
We've addressed the fact that you in order for that domain name to be transferred over or pointed to, you need to go into the DNS server and put that A record there. We've shown you how you can go into the settings and go to the domain name, to see what you need to see to make the necessary to add the domains. Okay.
Yes.
We also talked about how you can make subdomains, but you still need to make sure that it's speaking on wherever you're hosting it at. Meet.danettemoss.com, meet.premier, or connect with Sabrina.premier, or you can set a page up and have the / behind it. It's really up to you how you really want to do it. I would look into Google though and get away from Namecheap, my personal opinion.
So I don't have to have both the prefix.
No, you don't have to.
I can just have my website /
Yeah.
suffix as a subdomain.
Uh-huh.
And I can create that through Google as well. So it should be fairly easy.
Yeah, with no problem. Google's going to be the easiest way.
Okay.
Okay. Now, Sabrina, do me a favor. Anything that we didn't answer, make sure you have it for the next one. And what I think we're going to do is I'm going to theme that one and still answer some of your questions as well.
Okay.
And I would encourage you to make sure that you go out to the the page that you guys had when you first became members, and just look at all those different pages. Or I know you've been already out there, inside the membership site where Digital CEO Systems, those other trainings, you can go there. Or I know you've been out there looking, because I already know where you're going, out on, high level. It's no mystery and no secret. Digital CEO Systems is partnered with High Level to do what we need to do. I just spruce mine up a little bit by adding some of those extra additive things there.
Yes. Is there also more, I guess, training within hours?
Have you gone into the training link? Did you go in there into the membership piece?
So the onboarding one, the one where I have to put my username and password. I haven't watched all those videos just yet, but I'm going to soon, just so I can really get caught up on.
Please go in there. Because it's not really onboarding, it's really all the training.
The training, yeah. So that's through the what is it again?
You can go into Digital CEO System. You just go back to that link in your email, click on it. Or if you want to, let me come out of you, just so that I can show you. And then I've got to run. Hold 1 second. It'll literally take you there. You just put your email address and your password.
Uh-huh.
I'm going back in our conversations just so you can see it.
Mm-hmm.
All. So in this last email right here, you see how I left the links live so you can see them. I didn't hide them up under a special name. Okay.
Yes.
Office hours, join a session, Miss Self. See that?
Mm-hmm. Oh, okay. Yes, that's where it is. So that's where we put in our username and password and log in, correct?
Mm-hmm. If you go in there and put that in there. Uh-oh. I did something weird. Click on that. I left that 8 out.
I have to.
When you click on it, it's going to ask you to put your email address and your full name. See that DCS Business Management Tutorial?
Yes, yes.
When you get in there, those will pop up.
Yes.
Okay?
Yes. Okay, very good.
All right, dear. Thanks so much for joining and having the questions. Please fill them out. We will be meeting on Sundays for the month of July. Via my email that I sent you all, because I'm doing a lot of traveling.
Okay, and we'll make an appointment, right? Appointment only?
Yeah, for appointment only for right now.
Okay, sounds good. Thank you very much, Jeanette. I appreciate your time.
You are quite welcome, dear. Take care.
Have a good day.
Okay, bye-bye.
Bye-bye.